Hello coloring friends, so today is Sunday and we are going to see results of our weekly challenge Finding Color. During last week we were supposed to color for the prompt octopus, and though this creature, you can say it's quite handsome, quite attractive, but nevertheless it's quite popular character in coloring books. Here or there you can find one octopus. Sometimes they're like main characters of the illustration, and I was not surprised to get 45 submitted works, and which proves that, yeah, indeed, this guy, octopus, is quite popular in coloring books. And let me show what I was able to color for this prompt. There was such a big choice and some very beautiful illustrations with portraits, which I really wanted to color, but unfortunately I didn't have enough time for this. And what time I was left, only to be in time to finish some more simple illustration, and I chose one from Cursed Pirate Girl by Jeremy Bastian. Haven't colored in this book for 100 years and so I thought, let me color something from this book, and I chose this illustration. Quite unusual story behind this illustration, I believe. And I thought black background would be the best choice for this kind of illustration, and besides all these metal armory in gray colors, it would look the best exactly on black background. And the fish and the octopus, also black background is very good for these colors. Though recently I try to avoid making black backgrounds, I prefer something more colorful, but once in a time I think it's okay, especially on those illustrations that you feel such background would be the best choice. Nothing really complicated about this picture. Everything done with color pencils, and the background is done with acrylic painter. And use different color pencils, even the budget ones, a Lyra Groove. I still have those ones, and I thought, why not to try them here, and they work quite nicely. So that was my octopus, and now about your works. Quite a choice of octopuses of different types. Some are really scary looking, aggressive types, some really cute and rather friendly looking. There are some illustrations that from books that I didn't expect. There are some octopuses, like from Hannah Carlson coloring book. I didn't expect there will be an octopus in Hannah's books, but nevertheless, double spread. Quite interesting gallery. It was interesting to see what artists can, artist creativity, how they imagine those octopuses. And so now let's watch together. So this was our gallery for last week's prompt octopus. I find it quite curious gallery of works, quite unusual, and thank you everyone who decided to join for this prompt. And before I choose another prompt for the upcoming week, there's an important notice. I'll be quite busy during the next 2 weeks, and possibly I could find some time to color something simple, but next Sunday, when I am supposed to make a video, I'll be busy the whole day and no chance for me to record that video. And instead of messing up with timetable for this challenge, I decided instead to give all of us 2 weeks for coloring the next prompt. Maybe more people will be able to join, maybe some would feel less pressure to finish an illustration during 1 week, and it would be something more relaxing. So don't forget, now you will have time till 16th of October, and the next video about results of our challenge will be out on the 17th of October. And now let me choose prompt for the upcoming week and find out what we'll be coloring during the next 2 weeks. So friends, we've got crow. I think it's quite nice prompt for October because crows you often can see on illustrations, on Halloween illustrations, some witch with a crow on her shoulder, or maybe on her broom, or near some pumpkins. I imagine something like this, and so I'm quite happy that we've got this prompt. It's not exactly fall prompt, but in case of Halloween it's quite suitable prompt. And since we will have 2 weeks for coloring, we can find something more complicated, something more interesting for coloring. And now I'm off for searching some illustrations for this prompt, and see you later. I'm back, friends, with some coloring books where I was able to find some illustrations with crows. What I saw during my search, that illustration you can find of different type, of different style, of different theme. So I believe our final slideshow is going to be interesting, because you don't know what everybody are gonna to choose, what theme, what style of illustrations. Let me show what I have chosen for myself. Seasons Hannah Carlson. It's just because I haven't colored in this book for a long time, but I can't say that I'm a big fan of this illustration. Rather big crow and all these mushrooms, and the girl weird looking. I don't know, but maybe I'll be in a mood for such illustration. Something Halloweeny maybe. Alan Robert, of course, Beauty of Horror. You expect to find at least one crow in such a coloring book. And here it is, again very Halloweenish illustration with pumpkins on background, and we can see a crow sitting here, but again not one of my favorite. The Nature Mandala by Cynthia Emerly. I was checking this book for octopus prompt, and somehow I missed illustration with it, and then I saw someone colored, and I was like, wait a minute, I have checked this book and haven't found one, but then yeah, there he was. And now I checked for crows, and here they are. This mandala type illustration with two crows, quite big, and I'm not that good in coloring that big birds. I could try, of course. In this book, Gothic Alchemy Special from Coloring Heaven, there are 5 or 6 illustrations with crows in it. I marked 3, all very beautiful. This one, but too much black on this picture. This one, a little bit less work on this illustration. Actually, you have to color only the girl. And this one, a very beautiful pirate girl. Anastasia Koldreva, Nocturnes, and this is quite known illustration. I have seen many varieties of this picture colored. It will take time to finish this one. Game of Thrones. There is this illustration with the crow. It would be better to use watercolor for this illustration, but I'm not good with that, so I don't know. And finally, a few printed illustrations, and I think I find my printed illustrations more interesting than those from the books, except for Gothic Alchemy. I do like those ones. Matt Davidson, such a cute, pretty looking witch with the crow on her head. Really like this one. Then Don Davidson, another one quite interesting lady. Mariola Budek, of course, very nice portrait. Jade Summer, Norse mythology, Odin with 2 crows. And finally, this is by Annie Coloring, her set, mythology set, which I like very much, and one of the goddesses, I don't remember her name, but she's very pretty looking with that long hair and nice dress. So this was my choice of pictures for the crow prompt. So I hope you will find something interesting, and since we will have 2 weeks time, it will not stop you in choosing something more simple, and maybe you will allow yourself to try and color something more challenging. That was all for today, and see you next time. Bye!